The canon of Scripture is not missing pages. Picture a masterfully crafted story, from Genesis to Revelation, every part fitting perfectly. Now, imagine someone slipping in extra chapters or swapping some chapters out. The truth? The canon of Scripture is already complete, coherent, and Christ centered. But maybe you've heard of Tobit or Judith or 1st and 2nd Maccabees. These are books that belong to the Apocrypha, a word meaning hidden or obscure. Written between the Old and the New Testaments, they can be interesting, but Protestants don't treat them as scripture for a few reasons. First of all, they were never part of the Hebrew Bible. Jesus and the apostles never quoted them as scripture. Jerome, the translator of the Latin Vulgate, excluded them, saying, "Whatever is not found in the Hebrew scriptures is to be classed among the Apocrypha." The Roman Catholic Church didn't canonize these books until 1546, after the Reformation. It was really reactionary on their part. And some teachings just conflict with the gospel, like prayers for the dead in 2nd Maccabees 12:45 and salvation by works in Tobit 12:9. Then there are the so-called Gnostic Gospels. Have you ever heard of these, the lost Gospels that were taken out of the Bible? They were never in the Bible. Thomas, Judas, Mary, these are written long after the apostles. They claim secret knowledge, but they're way too late to be apostolic. They could not have been written by an apostle or an associate of an apostle. They distort Jesus, often denying his humanity or downplaying the cross. They didn't teach salvation through grace through faith, as we see in Ephesians chapter 2, but through this hidden insight. And some of them are just downright weird. The Gospel of Thomas says that women must become male in order to enter the kingdom. The early church didn't lose these books, they outright rejected them. Christian, you are not missing anything. You have the full counsel of God, everything needed for life and godliness. As Isaiah chapter 40 says, "The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever." Have you ever been asked about the Apocrypha or the Gnostic Gospels? What questions still linger? Drop a comment. And subscribe. Join us next time as we talk about the reliability of the Bible.